the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job, good job.
So I just want to say a few words. My name is Lynn Kosh. I'm team leader for Operation Clean Sweep. If you haven't met our team, I just want to introduce you to Russ Watton. He's going to be doing logistics today, along with Steve Kozak. And we have Michelle Kozak, Diane Barabee, and I know Mary Lewis here somewhere helping us out with the logistics and signing out the tools. Thank you for coming today, and I wanted to just give you a little bit of a rundown on how this works. When you sign out your tools, and we have our little kickoff ceremony, you're going to come over here to logistics. They're going to get you loaded up with the information that you need about where you'll be cleaning up, and then the trolley is going to drop you off there and pick you back up. We're going to have bags down by noontime and get back on the trolley and come back here for a little celebration. But here's what I want you to know. There'll be support trucks on the road for you. So you'll see a city truck, you'll see a black truck driving around. They'll have water and they'll have extra bags for you. If you've got a tool that breaks or it's too much for you to carry, please give it to one of the drivers so we can get that tool back to our tools inventory trailer here. We were able to purchase those tools with the United Way mini grant, and so we like to try to keep track of them.
One more quick note, Major Parkhurst from the Salvation Army just asked me to remind everyone or let you know that all drinks are free. The Salvation Army has generously donated water and soda and Gatorade and coffee this morning and throughout the afternoon. And remember, do come back afterwards. Domino's Pizza will be set up. We have cake. One who participates today, whether or not you're here now, is welcome to come back and join us later. So again, hold tight, check out your tools, and we'll get back to you in a few minutes. Thank you.
Here at Community Service Day in New Bedford, which has been coordinated over the past couple of months by Katie Houseworth, who has worked in the mayor's office for the summer. And what we did was bring together so many different groups to help do a beautification project. And the group that we used to coordinate it, obviously, would be Operation Clean Sweep, which has been doing this for 6 years and providing the means for our citizens to volunteer to bring about a more beautiful city. Today we had a couple of hundred individuals, an awful lot of young people who came out, went all over the city to do their little part to commemorate the memory of the people who were lost on September 11th, 2001. And also to thank all the families, not only here in New Bedford, but around the country, that have had members in the armed services who have made the sacrifice, in some case the ultimate sacrifice with their lives, to preserve our freedom. So in essence, we're here assembling. We're gathering together as a community, socializing, talking about what and everything under a blue sky, under the flag of the United States, completely free as a result of the sacrifices that have been made by our armed services, the men and women who have protected us. Now, September 11th, which is going to be the anniversary, the 10th anniversary tomorrow, is an extremely somber day for all of us. We lost over 3,000 citizens that day, and it was everything from civilians to who are simply going to work, going about their normal activities. May have been civilians who were flying in aircraft to get to their jobs or get to see their family. The airline personnel, the flight attendants, the pilots, all those that were involved in the 4 horrible airline hijackings and crashes. And then in New York, the loss of life in the Twin Towers. In Washington, the loss of life in the Pentagon. In Pennsylvania, the loss of life when the jet went down. We think and we pray for all of those lost citizens and lost souls. We also thank all the first responders. In New York, the firefighters, the police, the Port Authority, the EMS individuals, the clergy, who all went in to the towers to try and save people, bring people out, and who all perished or were severely injured. At the Pentagon, all the military personnel that went into the Pentagon to save people, or again, the first responders, which means the firefighters, again, the police, all the different DC personnel that went in, EMS personnel that went into the Pentagon. And then in Pennsylvania, all the citizens that went to the crash site and tried to do whatever they could, which obviously was something that was just so overwhelming and unthinkable. Tomorrow's a day that we will pray for them, pray for their families, thank them for all their sacrifices. Here in New Bedford, we'll have ceremonies tomorrow at 10:05 a.m. at the firehouses. At 1 o'clock, all of our church bells will ring, and at 5 o'clock, we'll have a memorial program and presentation at the Zeiterion Theater. So our city completely appreciates all the sacrifices that were made around our country, as well as here in our city. We understand that we have lost men protecting our freedom since 9/11.
Operation Clean Sweep is honored to be a part of this remembrance of 9/11, remembering the families, the first responders, the survivors, and volunteering in this President's call for service is very important, and we're very honored to be a part of it. We've had over 130 volunteers come out today in support of our city's remembrance of 9/11, and we look forward to being a part of tomorrow's events as well. And our hearts go out to all of the families who've been affected by this. We've all been affected by this, and I hope that people will never forget.
Now I'm going to go through a list of different organizations that help with today's activities. I also want to then just let you know that we are certainly going to have a number of different activities again tomorrow, and I hope that you will all be able to be there. First, I want to thank all the different city employees and departments that were involved in helping coordinate this, and in particular DPI, which is involved in putting together these sidewalk mosaics along with the school department, along with UMass Art School. I think that as Kate has indicated, if we have 3 as of this moment, we're looking to do 10. There's an awful lot of fun activities that will involve the children of this city over the next couple of weeks. And it's something that we think that they will look back at with tremendous pride. So we're urging everyone, all the schools, to be involved in this project. I want to thank Operation Clean Sweep. Operation Clean Sweep has been around now. This is its 6th full year, about to conclude next Saturday, September 17th. I believe it's going to be at Kearney Academy, Ward 4. Ward 4, Councilor Duarte was here before. I don't know if he's still here, but we want to thank Councilor Duarte for being here today. And we're all looking forward to being involved in Operation Clean Sweep next Saturday. Martha Briggs Education Club is an organization that was here today in full force. We thank all of their members. I want to thank sponsors, someone who's been helping in our city now for a decade, and it's Nelson Hockerlot's Domino's Pizza. We have all had a great slice of pizza. If you've had more than one slice, clap as well. All right, not everyone is as forthcoming as I thought they would be, but we really appreciate Nelson feeding this army, whether it's Operation Clean Sweep or any other major event that we do. Nelson is always there to help out. We sincerely appreciate it. I want to thank Gifts to Give. Jim Stevens and his organization here in New Bedford has improved the quality of life of so many families. They were intricately involved in this particular program. We appreciate them. Salvation Army, Major Parkhurst is here today, as well as the Salvation Army food and concession truck. We really appreciate them being here. My understanding is the truck just arrived back from New York to be here today with us, and we sincerely appreciate the Major, all that they do all year long, all the different projects they have in this city that help people in need a helping hand. Their Christmas program is known throughout the country, and we look forward to working with the Major, and especially in times of need, the Salvation Army is always the first to come to the aid of the city. So thank you very much, Major. Appreciate it. The young people who are here today are clearly the ones that we are trying to impact day in, day out, teach them what it means to be a participating citizen in the greatest democracy in the world. And we had a great participation from young people today. I want to name some of the schools. Our sister school was here today and saw many of the young people out cleaning up in the streets, and we appreciate all of their help. Nativity Prep had 25, 30 strong here today. We sincerely appreciate Nativity Prep's participation. The New Bedford High Junior ROTC was here again today, and we thank them. And we had a number of New Bedford High students. All of the work that was done today goes towards community service. So we sincerely appreciate them being here, and then we also are very, very happy to vouch for the fact that they came out and helped our city. St. Mary's Church Social Concerns Organization was here. St. Mary's has been actively involved in different causes in the city. This summer, St. Mary's Church Social Concerns donated over $1,500 so that young people could attend Camp Kennedy. So we really appreciate all of their help with the city. The Mayor's Youth Council, traditionally involved in this type of projects, and was again today, and we thank them. That is a very, very good group of young people who come together around social concerns and different civic activities. Anyone can go out for Mayor's Youth Council. It's a great little group. It predates me. It will post-date me, and it's an important organization. And I hope kids from around the region will be involved. You need to live in New Bedford, but you don't have to attend New Bedford High. We have kids from Voke. We have kids from Stang. We have kids from I believe Tabor one year, all involved in Mayor's Youth Council. So we hope that they'll continue to participate. Now we have some sponsors that have helped us in many different ways. They're well known to us. Market Basket, who is becoming more and more a contributor in our city in many different ways, was a sponsor of this event today. One of my favorites, one of the reasons that Ma's Donuts can be a sponsor as often as they are is because I eat so many Ma's Donuts that it balances out, it equals out. But the fact is, Ma's Donuts, are the best donuts that any of us know of, and you know, we'll eat any kind of donut, but Ma's Donuts are very special. Contributed today, I believe, 10 dozen, 15 dozen donuts, which everyone sincerely appreciated. The Hands-On Network, which is a national organization of many different social benevolent organizations, was one of the key sponsors. And then the money that was donated not only here in New Bedford but around the country to have a National Day of Service in commemoration of the losses of 9/11 were coordinated by the Hands-On Network, and some of the corporate sponsors were American Express, GlaxoSmithKline, Chase, and Best Buy. On a local level, some of our sponsors, in addition to Market Basket, Ma's Donuts, in addition to Domino's Pizza and Gifts to Give, Salvation Army, are the Greater New Bedford Healthcare Center, the Election Office, the Medical Reserve Corps, and Bedford Merchant, the Fairfield Marriott Inn down on our waterfront, downtown New Bedford Inc., and many others that you know, that have participated in various ways, including in kind. I want to note some of the elected officials that were here today to help out. Inez Gonzalez-Drulé, who is our representative in Congress. She goes by the name of Barney Frank otherwise, is here today again, and she worked very, very hard, and she indicated that she wants an industrial strength weed whacker next time, and we will get her one. So we appreciate Inez being here. We also want to thank, I know Councilor Jane Gonzalez here from Ward 5, Councilor Bruce Duarte from Ward 4, State Representative Chris Markey was here today helping out, worked in my crew, and was very, very enthusiastic about his participation, which we sincerely appreciate. Most important is all the people who love New Bedford who have been here today. You know, you can have a title, you can work as a public servant, or you can work in a you know, whatever, any shop. You can be a skilled trade person, or you can be a you know, a day-to-day employee. If you love New Bedford, everybody's equal. Everybody's on the same footing. Everybody makes the same contribution. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we do, where we live. If we're all in it together, we're all on the same cause. So I want to thank everyone. I feel that the only way that we can all get through a day like 9/11 is to band together, to come together as a community, and share our collective grief as well as our collective pride in our country. We will be doing that now. We started today. We will continue to do that each and every day for the rest of our lives again. But tomorrow is going to be a tough day to get through unless we all do it together. So tomorrow morning at about 5 of 10, I would hope that everyone would be able to get down to their local neighborhood fire station. And they're throughout the city, and I would hope that we would all gather in our own neighborhoods. At 10:05, there will be a very short memorial service for the firefighters and all the first responders that died on 9/11. So that would be all of our honoring our firefighters, our police, our emergency medical workers, our Port Authority police, our Pentagon security, all of our different airline employees who sacrificed their lives on 9/11. Father Oliveira from Holy Name Sacred Heart will give a short prayer, and then we will be off and running for that morning. And I expect everyone will go about their business, and everyone will get to their place of worship at some point or another. And then at 1 o'clock, I know the President and the Congress have asked everyone in America to observe a period of time where we will ring the church bells throughout the country. And I know New Bedford will participate in that as a short moment of reflection. And then at 5 o'clock here in New Bedford, we are going to be having a program at the Zeiterion Theater. It is a program where we will gather together as a community. There's an awful lot of young people who will be involved in making presentations, singing, some poetry, and we are very, we're I think very grateful that we have so many different community groups that have agreed to come together tomorrow night from 5 o'clock till somewhere 6:15, 6:30, and then we will go back to our houses and get ready for a work week. It's an important weekend for New Bedford. We've been involved in every major event in the history of the United States. We are one of the more patriotic cities that you can name anywhere in this country, and 9/11 certainly is one that New Bedford. We have friends, we have neighbors, we know of people who lost loved ones on 9/11 and attacks. We have citizens from New Bedford who have lost their lives protecting our freedom since 9/11 in the military. And we have families that sacrifice every day with young men and women who are still protecting our liberties by way of service in the United States military right this moment. So let's come together tomorrow. I want to thank everyone for being here today, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at the fire stations. We'll see you tomorrow outside your homes at 1, and then we'll see you again tomorrow night at the Zeiterion. So thank you very much. Everyone say a little bit of a prayer for how lucky we are to live in the United States, how fortunate we are to have such great families, friends, and how fortunate we are to come from New Bedford. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for doing this today.
Happy birthday, dear Corinne. Happy birthday to you.
Your choice to recycle can affect more people than you think. Call Marissa at 508-979-1493 to request your free recycling bins. This message was brought to you by the City of New Bedford and UMass Dartmouth Charlton School of Business.